Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is vlogger Borna and today's video is all about a recipe video. So this fish we call Lotey Mach in Bengali, and the English name is Bombay duck, and you'll get it in the name of Bombil as well in the other parts of India like Maharashtra. So this fish is little rare and extremely tasty and extremely soft as well. So I'll tell you, like, this fish is very beneficial. The first benefit is it's good for eyes, and I'll give you a lot of other descriptions in my description box. So I would like you guys to share, try this recipe at home, and it's a must try recipe, I would say. And do let me know in the comment section. And the key ingredients to prepare this recipe is patience. So it'll take 1.5 hours, I believe, because when you start this start preparing this dish, so the fish tends to leave water from it, so it'll be little moist and watery. So you have to dry it up and you have to fry until it'll be golden brown. So the whole procedure will be in a high flame and it'll take time. And but no worries, the end result will be very delicious. And I would suggest you guys to try the same way I did, because it's typical Bengali dish. Especially Bangladeshi people do eat this a lot, and this is extremely tasty. So without wasting further more time, I'll take you to the video. Here you go. So this is whole Bombay duck fish. Let me tell you, in Bengali we call it Lotey Mach, Bangladeshi people call it Loita, and Maharashtrian people call it Bombil, or I don't know if it's it's the English name or but here in Karnataka you'll get it in the name of Bombay duck. And this is extremely tasty, and I'll show you a Bengali dish which is very famous in my home, and I'll show you the exact preparations of that. And to prepare that Lotey Macher Jhuri, or you can say this will not be a curry, this is a fry, you can say, with onion and garlic and ginger. So there will be no gravy, so it will be a little dry, and you can have it with chapati and rice. So I'll show you. Here is the ingredients. So I have taken 5 big onions and I have finely chopped them so that it will be easier for me while frying them. And I have taken 1.5 inch of ginger and a whole garlic. I have to peel this off, and I've taken 8 pieces of green chili and I have cut it into halves. So we need to add all this in my scrambled Bombay duck fish. So friends, I have made a very nice paste of ginger and garlic in my mixture, and I will add this into the recipe. In this recipe there are only 3 ingredients, that is half tablespoon of turmeric and 1.5 tablespoon of red chili powder and salt as per your taste. So let me tell you friend one thing, that to prepare this recipe the main ingredient which you required is patience. So if you are making this patiently, so the result will be awesome, because it'll be little wet with lot of gravy and watery. Later it'll be dry, like a brownish color. You just make sure that add 1 or 2 tablespoons of water into the masala, because the entire recipe you will not add any water, so make sure you add 2 tablespoons of water into the masalas, otherwise it will be very dry and it will not mix well. So I would prefer to add 2 tablespoons of water into the masala. Friends, as you can see, I have chopped it into 2 halves so that it will be easier for me to fry. And this fish is very soft. When during frying this fish, it will break down into tiny pieces. It will be completely crumbled, and this looks really colorful, as you can see. And I have taken 1 kilogram of Bombay duck or Bombil or Lotey Mach, and in that I have added 1 tablespoon of red chili powder and 1 tablespoon of turmeric and salt, and let me mix it very well. So I'm using here Dhara Kachi Honey mustard oil, and this is giving a very nice fragrance, and you can relate to the typical Bengali Lotey Mach because this fragrance will take you there. Let me add 8 tablespoons of mustard oil, and we will wait until the bubbles are gone. And after that, it is considered that this oil is completely hot, so that we can leave one by one fishes for frying in the hot oil. So here is the pieces, and I'm about to leave these pieces in the hot oil, and I'll slowly add one by one. The temperature of this oil is not very hot. In a medium temperature, I am frying all the fish pieces, because if it is extremely hot, then it tends to break, because as I mentioned earlier, this fish is extremely soft in nature. So if the flame is little high, or the oil is little hot, or in a high temperature, it tends to break. So to avoid such situations, I'll keep it in a medium flame and I'll let it slowly fry. As you can see, it's almost done. I have done a shallow fry of all the pieces, and I'll make sure that all the sides are cooked properly, fried properly, and we will not do a very extreme fry. It's just a shallow fry, and I'll take it out after a minute. So this is the remaining oil. I've fried almost all the fishes, and this is the remaining oil. This is a mixture of the fish oil as well as the masalas and the mustard oil. So in the same oil, I'll add little more oil, and I will prepare my dish so that it will give a great flavor of the fish, as well as I will not use much oil. Only 1 more tablespoon of oil I'll add in this, and I need to mix the oil very well with the the second oil which I poured. So as you can see, the oil is literally hot. In this, I will add all the onions, and I will shallow fry this. So friends, I have transferred all the onions which is finely chopped, and I'm going to shallow fry this, and I'll fry this until it is brown in color. Oh yes, it's almost brown, so it's high time to add the ginger garlic paste, and we will give a nice mix to this ginger garlic paste with the onion so that it will mix well along with it will fry. And as you can see, it's very less oil, only the onion tends to leave oil. So it should supposed to be like this when you are putting or adding ginger garlic into the onion. So all the onions along with ginger garlic is properly cooked. It's high time to add the fishes. As you can see, the fish leaves oil as well as water, so I don't have to add extra water into this gravy. So this is a no water fish recipe. So in this fish recipe we are not supposed to add a single drop of water. So in this we need to cook, and I have to mix the fish with the onion and ginger garlic well, so that it will get cooked properly. And while mixing the fish, onions and ginger garlic paste, and while mixing it, it tends to break, but don't worry about it. Now it's high time to add the green chilies, and I'm adding the green chilies after adding the fishes, because I don't want, or it's my personal choice, that I don't like the green chilies to cook properly with the fish. I prefer mostly like to get the green chili piece flavor from the curry. So as you can see, the fishes are completely broken here, and it's scrambled and broke down into tiny pieces. Now it's high time to add the masalas, and here is the masala. I have added a little bit of water in the masala so that it won't be dry, and this recipe doesn't have watery content, so it's better to add little bit of water in the masalas. As you can see, this fishes are leaving a lot of water within it, so I don't have to add extra water. And and we need to dry it up, and this fish will slowly change its color, and I will show you every moment, every point, like when and how it is changing the color, and what color is the perfect color for having this recipe. Can you identify that the color is little darker and the gravy and the watery content is little less? So I'll give a nice stir, because it tends to stick or burn from the bottom, so it's very important to stir it occasionally as I'm doing it. And no worries about the fish, because it meant to break. So if this recipe or this fish is supposed to be like this. This is the darkest color I am getting from my fish. So it's time to turn off the flame and give a nice mix to this. And I'm really feeling very hungry, and I can't even tell you the smell of it's awesome. Like, I if it is possible to show you the smell, I could definitely done that. However, there are a lot of benefits about this fish. It's good for eyes, and and there are a lot of other benefits, and I'll definitely share the details of benefits of about this fish in my description box. So this is the final look of my recipe, and I'm done, and I'm ready to have this with rice. Those who know how it tastes, they definitely know how it's like very tempting and delicious. So friends, I hope you like my video. If you really do, then hit on the thumbs up button, and if you are new to this channel, then hit on the red subscribe button to get my more updates on my channel. And do share this video with your friends and family, because this is an extremely tasty recipe, and this is a typical Bengali recipe as well. So Bengali people, many people doesn't know this recipe, so they can try it at home, and those who are not Bengali, they can also try this. And this is a very unique and I would say it's a heavenly taste, and I love it like anything. Usually I eat extra rice because the taste is so amazing and it goes well with rice. Don't try this with chapati because it won't taste that great. I usually try this like simply I'll taste it like a jar and pickles, like how we taste like that. And other than that, I would like to eat this with rice. So do try this at your home and let me know in the comment section. And if you have any questions regarding this, do let me know that as well. And do not add any other masalas. You just need 3 masalas as I showed in this video, that is turmeric, red chili powder and salt. And don't forget to take Kashmiri red chili powder, otherwise the color will not come. So till then, see you on my next video. Keep watching. Bye bye.